All right, guys. I just want to say hi to YouTube. It's been a while that we haven't done a recap, so we'll just do a quick recap on what is happening with the market. So, scary times in the stock market. The volatility is just crazy. If I want to bring the volume for you, since I've been trading, this kind of volatility I haven't seen. We've seen some stuff in the past, but this type of volatility is just for me. It's we don't see this kind of volatility all the time. So SPY was gapping down 4%. The coronavirus spread definitely slows down the economy. A lot of people are canceling flights, canceling hotels. They're not traveling as much as they do. They're not going to the restaurant. So it just slows down everything together, and it takes down the whole economy with itself. And it does. You will gonna see it in the earning reports very soon. So SPY, although the banks and governments do quantitative easing and monetary policy and interest rate, is still, you have issues. When it's gonna go away, and for how long, the businesses would be hurt. That's a question in the mind of everyone. So for us, we traded. You can trade. SPY. You don't want to trade a SPY. It's not a very capital efficient to trade a SPY at $300, and it doesn't move much. A lot of volatility traders trade TVIX. It's like at 40. Right now, it's actually very expensive, but TVIX. It hasn't been up. That much since. Financial crisis. For us, AMD was a great trade. INO. This is a company that there are hopes that they want to do virus vaccine. So INO and VAX, we call them. These are the Corona stocks. It means that they're related to Corona stocks. So Brian called an amazing long on INO right at the open. 1 minute opening range breakup. I didn't catch that, at 1082 all the way up to 13. Brian caught that, and it was a really amazing trade. I took it on a 5 minute opening range breakup. I missed trading it at a 1 minute opening range breakup. For me, it was a 5 minute opening range breakup. So at this pullback, so as soon as we made a new 1 minute high at 1150, I got in and just ride it all the way up to $13. So that was one of the best trades that I had. AMD was a 5 minute opening range breakdown, but I kind of messed up trading it a little bit. So AMD was one of those stocks that was gapping up. Everything was gapping down. AMD was gapping up, but it opened really weak. 2.3 million shares sold. I went short for 1 minute opening range breakdown. It did drop a little bit of cover, but it squeezed back to VWAP. And it never really closed above the VWAP, so these moving averages really acted as a resistance until I took it another short, this time for a 5 minute opening range breakdown from 49 all the way up to 49 to all the way up to 47, I think 46 something. That the last scale for me was at 40. From 49 all the way up to 46.85. So that was one of the boost move. I did trade. So essentially it was 3 trades for me. So that was the first trade. I got a stopped out, and then I got back in there and for a bigger drop. The second trade was a little bit messy. So that's why when you look at it in a 5 minute chart, you see a little bit of a Christmas tree. So I'm not very proud of it, but that was a great trade. And NVIX was also ABCD pattern popped up. So that's a squeeze above the VWAP. So it was a small pop, and it was a small profit on that. But overall, I think most of us had a really good day. What's going to happen on SPY? I don't know. SPY is down right now 3%. Probably chopping around, and who knows what's going to happen by the end of Friday. Last week, before the close, it just moved up 10 points, recovered a lot of losses. Maybe people don't want to stay short, or for any reason there was a big rally at the end of the week last week. So we don't know. It seems that it's chopping around. So the volatility is definitely something that is not going to go away anytime soon. That's what I know. So I want to go into off-topic chat. I want to see what the traders did. Light, what did you do, Light? So a little bit of trading on Light. This is all red. Where is your green? You went long in the pre-market at 1050, and then you went all the way up to 14. So that's great. So if there's anyone, I know Thor is trading CCL. He called it in the chat as well at around 2680. That was a really nice call that he did. Jared C, one of our very oldest trader and great contributor. Jared is actually helping us building an option course, really. So let's see what it did. So this is OPK 275, pop, sold, and then you add also in the pre-market as well. So this is a very complicated trading. I mean, Jared, you should really do a recap for us, because I don't understand exactly your thought process behind it. But it seems that you went long in the pre-market at 9 o'clock, pop, sold, and then at the open you added more. Heavy volume. It's great volume. So 272. Definitely different from me, my style, but I definitely don't understand the mindset behind it. Thor, let's see what Thor has done that for us. Oh yeah, so that's a trade that Thor called at 26.50. So this is called on a 5-minute chart an engulfing crack. It's a very, very powerful trade, guys. I think Thor is gonna do a recap for us if he has time. So long here is just unbelievable. Long here, and then just biggest squeeze all the way red to green, and then he added more here too. I love this guy. Added more at 27.20, and just he's running it right now. I have orders at 20.35. It's an amazing trade. I don't know how he does it. Ryan PDT has started trading us. Ryan PDT has made a difference in his style. Now he's using my color. So he changed the background. So Bank of America, you scalp it, and then you short it here at 25.77. He's doing a really good recap for us. Well, I'm glad that you came to my style of color. Amazing trade, guys. Peter CZ, you guys have nailed it. Yeah, that's exactly the trade that Thor took at 26.63 all the way up to this. This is the previous take close at 27.88. So that's Thor got it here. He announced it somewhere around here. So now you took it at 26.63. This is your risk, and this is an amazing reward that you got. Amazing trading, guys. Rishi from San Francisco, one of our traders that has been with us for a long time. This is UAL, yeah, United Airlines. So airlines are really beaten up too. So you just, at 49.93 all the way up to 52. These are amazing trade, guys. I love it. So yeah, I mean, I can't go through all of them. If anyone wants to also share a losing trade, you can also share a losing trade. You can also learn from, oh, look at CCL. Thor, how's your CCL doing at 29? Yeah, that's amazing, guys. So I mean, yeah, there's a lot of discussions in the chat. You can come and learn, guys, from us. Something that I wanted to mention is, and it's very, very important, is about our seminars. So let me go through seminars. So we have these success workshop webinars every Wednesday, and the next one is with Tom Sosnoff at Tasty Trade. He's an amazing speaker, guys. So on Wednesday next week, first time I saw Tom at Traders Expo in New York. I went to, he's a very distinguishable person, with his hat and his voice and everything. So I went to his presentation. It was amazing, guys. This guy knows his stuff. He's one of the co-founders of Thinkorswim. And he sold the Thinkorswim later to TD, so he knows his stuff. And the topic of his presentation was all about the concept of probability in trading, the fact that you get stopped out and that's okay, and you can make another trade, and all of the theory behind this. The probability of the trading, because people, when the trade goes against them, they say, oh my god, I'm stupid. No, you're not. It's just the concept of probability. And this is, I asked him to come and give us this talk. Back in New York, I emailed him. He actually sent me the PowerPoint of his presentation, but I asked him, if you come, he's a futures trader, an options trader, but I think there's so much to learn for us to come. And he's not charging us anything. I mean, he's a very generous guy. He's always giving back to the community, and this is the guy that you want to learn from. Even if you're not a future trader, even if you're not an options trader, there's something that definitely you can learn from. So if you go to our website, into the success, we have this lineup of the, not all of them are here, but there's we have the lineup all the way at the end of April. Thor is going to do on Wednesday, March 18, is going to talk about level 2. All of his trades that he's doing is all based on level 2. So definitely, I'm one of the person that I want to, and it's very difficult to make a presentation on level 2, guys, because we just don't have the replay. Getting the examples and samples are really hard. So he's putting a lot of time and effort on creating this for the community. Ed Martin is going to come back for after hours earning, because you know, after the market closes, like you know, a lot of volatility comes because of the earning, and Ed is trading them really well. He has a really good strategy for pullback and getting there. And I asked him to come and just give us that presentation about after hours earnings. So because I'm not trading them, I suck at them. I don't think anyone in our community really trading them. So I asked Ed to come. And on April 1st, we have Stephen Goldstein, one of the very oldest people in the trading community that has done a lot of work on performance and psychology. This is a guest speaker. We actually pay him for his hours. He's based in UK. Don't ask me how many British pounds we're paying him, because he's expensive, and he should be, because he's a very you know, knowledgeable guy. So he's gonna come up, and he wanna have that on April 1st. So don't miss that, guys. The time, this one is 6 p.m. on the Eastern time, again, because he's in UK, so you know, we have to adjust the time. So make sure that you get the time right on this one. Most of them are 8 p.m. on the Eastern time, so people have time, but this one is definitely something worth. And so on the success we have, and then we have the psychology page, guys. For those of you, the calendar is being updated. So we have 2% right now working on our psychology. Mike, which is retired from retired from military, and also he, you know, have worked a lot on the you know, discipline and leadership and stuff. And then Dr. Jonathan Katz. And the next one that we have is there is a life psychology webinar by Jonathan. It's on March 10th. So it's not on a Wednesday, it's on a Tuesday. So Tuesday psychology. We're going to have that. It's about overtrading, how to decrease the overtrading. And then we have on Tuesday, April 7th, we want to have a Q&A with Dr. Katz, so you can submit your questions and then Dr. Katz answers that. And then on Tuesday, 24th, Mike is going toward you know, the modules that he's preparing with Dr. Katz. I mean, most of the work is by Mike B, but we get feedback from psychologists as well. Get to know yourself and what type of trader you are. And these are all live, and these are the time on the webinar room. So yeah, so these are the modules that Mike is preparing. You know, thumbs up to Mike. He's done a lot of great work on it. He's doing a lot of research, making these presentations and stuff. So the module 1 is redefine yourself as a trader, who you are as a trader. And then psychology for trading, discipline and mindfulness, mental resilience, and a healthy lifestyle that everyone knows that, you know, when I show up hangover, you know how I'm trading. So, you know, we're going to talk about all of this stuff. So, yeah, so make sure to check the website for update. I do send an email, guys. I do send an email. So if you're getting our email, you know, definitely an email comes through for a reminder. But if for any reason you want to see what's going on in the community, you just go into our education success webinar or psychology page. We try to update these almost every day. And for those of you who are new to the community, new to the trading, what you can do is, if you want to learn about this community, we have a workshop, a presentation. Carlos is going to do that and give you a tour. If you're not a member, what's going on about Barefoot Traders? We're not giving you any secret sauce. There is no secret sauce in the presentation, but we can walk you around, you know, what we are standing for, what we are doing, how's our education approach, and how's our community. So if you want, you can just go into that and just sign up for that. And yeah, hopefully you find our community better, and then you know, you can just if you want to join this community or not. And this is what we believe. We really believe we are a community that's the best trading community for trading non-penny stocks, and I really believe in that we want to be there. We want to be a community. I mean, there's a lot of penny stocks and stuff like OPK and stuff, which people trade that. Like Jared C just traded OPK, but we are not really focused on those. We're really trading on the stocks like AMD or INO and these kind of stocks that, you know, they have higher flows, better risk management, and more professional type of trading. Having said that, guys, well, thank you so much, Mike. Yeah, and again, we're not about money. We're not about get rich quick scheme. You know, we're just about supporting each other. Are we promising success to you? No. I mean, of course not. I mean, is trading for everyone? Of course not. But what we can do, we can create an environment that you get the best shot at trading if you want to do trading with us. I mean, we don't want to prove anything to anyone. We don't want to promise anything to anyone. We just want to create an environment that you get the best chance in succeeding, like a swimming club. You know, when you want to be a swimmer, you can just do it in your backyard pool, or you can just join a club and train with them and try to get the support from the community. You may be successful or you may not be, but the community is supporting you. That's the goal. I mean, we are not, I don't want Bear Bull Traders to be an education company. No, we are a community, and there's difference between that. Yeah, and trading is not for everyone. For all the new traders, I mean, you know, we all know that. We don't have to mention that trading is not for everyone. I mean, Dr. Brett Steenbarger, in one of his interviews with us, he mentioned that, you know, I like basketball and I love to be a professional basketball player, but I just don't have what it takes to be a professional basketball player. I mean, you have to accept that reality. And some people just can't. This fast decision making and all of this stuff, not everyone has it. But if you want to try it, you know, the simulator is there and support from the community is there, and then definitely trading a small size in there. And yeah, so some people make it, some people don't make it. We are here to support on that. Anyways, guys, well, thank you so much, guys. And Thor is yeah, that was a great trade on CCL. CCL is these cruise companies is really beaten up. SPY is kind of chopping around this 293, 295. I mean, who knows what's going to happen in the afternoon, if there is any news or anything comes up or not. Having said that, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you all Monday morning for trading.